ladies and gentlemen. God damn it!
Let this nah. I done turn Havana to Atlanta. Right. Wide barrel shirts and bandanas. Every tiny thing that got me, I switched the plan.
I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ MH Tutter.
And I'm Ken Rader, in the voice of the people. Today's show, we will be talking about the recent announcements of the Chicago public school closing. I will throw it to Mike so he can give a little insight on that.
Recently, CPS and the city of Chicago decided that they are going to close over 53 schools, combine like another 11, and put the city in a position to either have to transfer their students, or basically what I believe they're trying to do is just privatize all of the schools, which is, to me, not in the best interest of the kids.
I mean, to say what is the best interest of the kids, as we look at our schooling system now, they're not doing good in scores or test scores and other things that's going on in the city. I mean, pretty much, I don't really think that the best interest of the kids never been at heart. Just even with this, recently, what was it, a strike earlier this year? That wasn't, to say that was just about the kids, that's bullshit. I mean, what's your opinion on that?
I agree slightly. And the reason I say that is because we got, when you privatize a school, like, first of all, why does it need to result into about the numbers? Like, why does it become a numbers game with the ISAT scores? When you deal with the suburban schools, the ISAT.
Personally, Mike, that ain't even, that's a bullshit excuse about the numbers. About the numbers is an excuse so the schools can get profit, money. That's their excuse too. So, because public schools is not really making money for the city.
At all.
When you privatize these schools, you able to get revenue off of it. That's what you're doing, and that goes back to the strike. When the teachers struck, the city lost money. So they have to get that money back somehow. So they're like, okay, we'll give you what you want on this hand, but we'll get you later. Why you think them teachers running down there, we're trying to do this for the school, the students, and blah, 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 this, that. Oh, yeah, right. Bullshit. You trying to save your pocket. And I understand that.
It's deeper than that. Because if you really think about it, like, the strike, of course it wasn't for just the students, but really what they're trying to do with this privatizing the schools is they're trying to dismember the union, which the Chicago Public School Union is probably the biggest union in the city, and you basically are almost invincible as a teacher because of this union. You get a nice salary, benefits. I don't know if they got the best benefit package, but they get good benefit package, pension, everything. And with the union being what it is, the teacher's salary, even though some of them don't make what they deserve, is still astronomical.
Well, let me ask you this. I always hear that people, I feel sorry for these teachers because, hey, they don't get paid enough, booze, blase.
Right.
But in your opinion, at your job, do you feel you get paid enough?
Of course not.
Well,
everybody want more money.
And you're right about that. And where I'm going with that, man, fuck with the teachers. They want more money. Hey, I want more money too. So I'm getting tired of them making excuses for the students and the teachers, because this ain't what this is about. No one.
I agree with you.
Everybody's looking for their own personal gain.
I agree with you, sort of though, and I'm gonna tell you why. Your job, you go in, work, you do your 8 hours, you go home. You don't take work with you. You don't got to deal with 30 or 40 kids all day. Now, think about this. When you're dealing with kids, as a teacher, you got 25 to 30 kids in your classroom. with 30 different attitudes. They didn't diagnose some of with ADD or whatever other issue that they might have. You got to deal with these parents. You got to be nurse. You got to be mom. Hygiene issues.
I totally understand.
Hold on. You gotta. Not on top of that, you gotta have a lesson plan, which is not done during the course of the day. But you gotta bring that home, and you gotta grade papers at home, and you gotta deal with conversations from parents who are upset that Johnny got a D because Johnny didn't do his project because Mama was on vacation and didn't help him do the project, and decided because they was on vacation together, everything stopped.
You know what?
So
I feel you and I understand that part, but fuck that. You should have went to school to be an engineer. You decided to go to school to be a teacher. So toughen up and teach these fucking kids.
Sound good.
You know, I hear that, and half these damn teachers ain't. I mean, half these kids still walking around here like little dumbasses anyway. So who cares? You know?
Yeah, no, man. Like I said, I agree with you to a degree, but we can't. Everything ain't always about. You chose this field, so you got to deal with it. It's just like a police officer. You being mad at him for choosing his job.
Hey, he chose you're right. He chose that job, so he chose to.
He's risking to put his life on the line, supposedly for the safety of the community.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah, that's another conversation.
But you know, for $45,000 a year, like, come on, man.
Okay, here's the thing that kind of tripped me off. I'm watching the news and I see the little kids marching. Oh, we gotta walk past gang neighborhoods. Blah 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 blah. I understand that. I feel you, but hey, fuck that. Learn how to get along, and then you won't have to worry about your gang issues.
Hey, I hear you, but come on, Mary. It ain't even. You ain't in no gang. I ain't in no gang. How many gang issues you had though? Like how many close encounters we had?
And I learned how to fucking box.
Exactly.
Or you learn how to join the track team. Maybe you learn how to run fast.
That too, but
you know, these motherfuckers out here tripping. You know, talk about I gotta walk past gangs. But see, that's what's fucked up about our neighborhood. If y'all niggas learn how to fucking get along, you wouldn't have these fucking problems.
I agree with you. But okay, you at one time you was a kid. I remember you telling me a story that you wasn't going past the 43. What's that building that you went walking past?
4120. Out there, right off of King Drive.
Exactly. That's my point. If you at that day and age, you knew if you would have went past the 4120.
But let me tell you this.
Hold on. No, don't try to get off the subject now. At that day and age, if you knew it was going down, and if you went past the 4120 building, it was a chance that something was gonna happen to you, right or wrong.
And you know what? When I had to walk past that building, I was a fast motherfucker.
Exactly.
I knew how to run. You know,
Exactly.
You wasn't catching me. That's what I said. Or I was shit. I would have been joining two games. but all in all, this is not about these kids. It's about two grown-ups, a bunch of grown-ups fighting over money. Yeah, and for them to keep getting on the news like these kids are suffering and all that, that's bullshit.
When the last time you been in the Chicago public school?
Hey, I was in the public when I was 18. I was in that system.
How old are you now?
Man, you want to tell all these moms how old I am, man?
Right.
Nah, I'm good. But I'm 33. I don't care. I'm proud of it.
So look, as you know, my girlfriend is a teacher.
Yeah, I know your girl's a teacher.
So I know the issues that she have. That's why I sympathize with her more. Hold on, like.
So you saying you're a teacher apologist because your girlfriend is a teacher?
No, because I was where you are at one time. Like, man, you chose that. That's what you got to deal with. Until you actually like see on a daily basis what they deal with, like. It's like 100. You know, in the summertime it was like 90 degrees outside.
You know what? And I know she got passion for it.
You going to building? That's true. You going to building? It's 90 degrees outside. Ain't no air conditioning. You got these kids sitting here who already don't want to be here.
Hold on. Kids are fat anyway, and they need to lose weight.
Wow. Like, come on. But hold on. It's 90 degrees outside, and you got 30 kids in here who probably don't even want to be here. They rather be outside playing a video game or something like that. and you gotta like try to teach them with a box fan in the window.
Man.
With a box. And then, but you know, that's what I'm saying. Like, what part of the issue is they saying that these schools being underutilized. How do you underutilize a school?
It's an excuse, man. Once you move these people out, you can make, because regardless of how you put it, they're not closing these buildings down. Talking about closing schools, they're not closing these buildings down
At all.
And they're gonna put kids in these buildings. So
The students ain't transferring. Like, well, some of them are, but some of the schools they're combining into one.
and the kids that was in that other school, they're gonna make it into an alternative school,
Right.
and move them there. And I mean, so it's not about these. It's not about the money. I mean, the
kids.
kids.
It's about the money. I agree. It's definitely about the money, and it started at the top. Like I say, a lot of people talk about Chicago and the issues we've been having, and we've been making a lot of major news lately. Y'all watch The Wire? Like, you seen The Wire from season 1 to
Yeah,
season
I
5?
watched it, so.
Like, if you pay attention to The Wire, it's exactly what's going on in Chicago. Like, we got the new mayor. The mayor came in and supposed to clean up the city, which everybody getting paid. I just was watching The Wire recently. This is why I can relate to it. You know the guy, the Congressman Clay Davis from The Wire. They just booted him out after he was doing so much for the community for so long. Jesse Jackson Jr. You know what I'm saying? Just got the same treatment that he like.
So you're saying, basically,
It's like a replica. Like
yeah,
Chicago,
real life is
the
correlated
real
with
life.
TV
Yeah.
correlated with real life. Okay. Well, what is your feelings on the issue about racism with this? Because I didn't heard that thrown around about the school system.
I don't see racism as being a part. I won't say it's not a part, but I don't think it's all because of, it's to demolish or segregate black kids or Latino kids from
I honestly think it's just an excuse.
Yeah.
I honestly think it's that way. Now, if you want to say why they picking on the black neighborhood, because the black neighborhood is weak.
And
They're a bunch of punks. And all y'all gonna do is just cry like y'all doing right now. Go do a stand-in, and then y'all gonna be quiet and take it. If y'all really want to do something about it, pull all your kids out of school and just teach them at home. But
truth.
Yeah, and they say half y'all motherfuckers don't work anyway, so you might as well teach them at home. Hey,
True.
I mean, that is. I'm just being honest. If you really want to make a statement and really put a dent and make sure people hear your voice, but until then, continue crying like you're doing. Go down there, send little Johnny and little Amy down there, so she can go down there and cry for you because your adult's not bad enough to do it for yourself. I mean, just being real with you on that. It's just sending your kids out there to cry. Then there's other people out there that's doing the marches. This shit, I understand, because you're marching for your job. We all need a job, and honestly, that's what I couldn't really add to that. Do you have anything else you would add?
I just say that the city, man, I feel like they could have handled everything a different way, and I agree with what you're saying. In the black community, if we really trying to make a stand, we need to make a stand and come together and stop being enemies of each other and stop worrying about what they gonna do to change it for us and make it change ourselves.
And that's what
ain't nobody giving us nothing.
And that's the base I was going with the kids complaining about they have to go into different neighborhoods and pass games. Well, if we was together, we wouldn't have to worry about that.
True.
We would have people out there, our adults would be out there protecting our kids, making sure our kids make it to school safe. But until that is solved, we're going to keep on going into the same bullshit.
Man, it's just crazy that whatever's going on. I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ MH Tutter.
And I'm Ken Ray, the inner voice of the people. And if you need to get the information for our website, it will be at website and Facebook page and Twitter. It will be at the bottom of this video. Thank you.
Salute.
Ladies and gentlemen. God damn it!
Look this nah. Atlanta. Why I wear shirts and bandanas.